are doing free hot dogs, chips, and drinks. And this is our grill master.
In the midst of the big ice storm, Joe Lowry set out to help his neighbors, grilling hot dogs for anyone who needed something to eat.
1,600 today. Yeah, we had people from Galveston yesterday, carloads of kids coming up, hungry, and it's a blessing. God is good, and we're just thankful that He provided for us to do this.
Like most of us, folks in the Marque had no power, no water. Even the mayor came by to say thanks to Joe and the other volunteers.
He's definitely a central part of our community. He's definitely doing great work here in the Marque. So we want to thank him for all he's done.
But there was something this divorced dad could not do while freezing temperatures threatened so many of us. He couldn't find out if 3 of his kids were okay. His ex-wife has custody, and Joe says his phone calls were not returned. You can see what his kids mean to him.
Hi, pretty girl.
His little girl was just 2 months old when he got divorced nearly 2.5 years ago.
Dad! I miss you.
I miss you. Kisses. Love you.
I get my daughter and my boys 2 hours Thursday, and then 6 hours Saturday and 6 hours Sunday. There's no time to do anything. It's sad. I know it affects them. It hurts. It's just wrong.
It's a story we've been hearing for years in our family injustice investigation. Texas dads feeling cheated by the system. During a big motorcycle rally in Galveston, we found a few dads meeting on the seawall, all fighting for 50-50 custody, equal time with their kids. It seems fair.
It's only fair to the kids. I mean, I've gone many years fighting for more time with my kids, spent thousands and thousands of dollars.
There's no father's rights involved, and it's devastating to men. And it's not just a Galveston County thing. I think it's a nationwide thing.
It was Joe Lowry who organized that protest on the seawall.
The most important thing for a child, and the thing that you can never get back to them, is time. The most important thing for those children is time with both parents.
2 years ago, the fight for equal parenting died in Harold Dutton's legislative committee. The lobbyists for family lawyers made sure of it. Here's the reality in our state. The family court lawyers make a lot more money if Texas parents fight over custody. We've been exposing that family injustice for years too.
It's a money scheme. Family courts, it's just a big money scheme.
State Representative Mays Middleton has filed a bill in this year's session to make it 50-50 custody unless there's a good reason not to.
I mean, all the stories that I heard, people that had to fight just to see their child.
And it's personal to Representative Middleton. He knows how ugly divorce can be.
My parents were divorced when I was just 5 years old. And I remember having to go through that battle. I loved my mom, I loved my dad.
That's how a lot of kids caught up in these custody fights feel. And Joe Lowry, he doesn't care if the judges in his Galveston County custody case know that he's not afraid to fight, to speak out. He even once posted outdoor signs for his judge to see.
Don't give up. It's a corrupted system. It's a biased system. It's a broken system.
We have argued that only elected judges in Texas should have the power to decide visitation and custody when parents fight each other. Many of the court decisions in Joe Lowry's case were made by a now former associate judge, Stephen Baker, who wasn't elected.
That is surprising to me.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. That's a shock.
COVID has delayed justice for Joe Lowry and an awful lot of other folks in Galveston County. You can't get a jury trial now in a case like this.
You cannot get a jury trial at all in any kind of family law case like this right now.
Add the efforts to stall mediation by Lowry's ex-wife. Another reason these custody fights can go on for years, cost a fortune. Now Lowry will fight for custody of his kids.
We filed for custody actually of the children, so we changed what he's asking for. And in doing so, we have demanded a jury trial.
And Judge Ann Daring in Galveston has now been asked to lower Lowry's child support, which has been $2,700 a month for more than a year.
It appeared to me that his child support was set far above the guidelines that are proposed by the Texas legislature.
We'll watch Joe Lowry's fight. A lot of dads are. While Representative Middleton fights for the dads at the state capitol.
It's exciting to see. I hope we're going to get it done. I think we're going to be able to get this done. I pray we're going to be able to get this done for our children.
And for dads, like Joe Lowry.
Dad! I miss you.
Love you.